It comes under the base or the basic PMP program, which means that it is open to all and it is open for everybody. Anybody is eligible, whether you are in Canada or you are outside Canada, you are eligible to apply. Hello guys, welcome back to our channel, and I'm so excited for you to be here today because this province in Canada has launched a pilot immigration program based on a critical shortage in one of its growing fields. And what this means is that the program is only for a short term, and after that period is going to be assessed to determine whether the program must be continued, renewed, or discontinued. And so I would want you to take note of this program and don't sleep on it, because last year the province of Saskatchewan also introduced a pilot program which did not last for very long. And so if you come across this video, make sure that you are going right ahead to submit your application. And the pilot program has several benefits, and I want to go over these benefits with you. To begin with, there is actually no age limit for this program. Anyone between the ages of 21 years and 55 years is eligible to apply. And so I know that, based on our statistics here on YouTube, the people that watch us are usually and typically within this age range. And so I'm confident that you are eligible to apply. The point number two is that you do not need to create an express entry profile. So many people are confused about what the express entry is all about, and they don't even know where to start from. And it is, it serves as a challenge or a hindrance for so many people when they want to look for jobs in Canada. But the good news is that you do not need to have an express entry profile. And guys, there is no provincial nominee program fee for processing. So this pilot program, even though it is under a provincial nominee program, you do not need a fee for it. The next point is that there is no educational credential assessment. So what an educational credential assessment or ECA does is that for people that are outside Canada, they need to have an ECA done by a recognized and professional body to translate their academic qualifications to match the Canadian education system. And the good news is that you do not need an ECA for this pilot program, which brings me to the next benefit, which is that the minimum requirements that you need is a high school degree, guys. So a high school degree will make you eligible to apply for this pilot program. Also, all you need is a 1 year work related experience in this field that they are looking to hire. So 1 year working experience, and you need a CLB band 4 or band 5. What a CLB is the Canadian language benchmark. So you need to have an English or French language test score that will get you within the band 4 or 5, and you will be eligible. I know that at this point you might be wondering what program that I'm talking about, but guys, before we go on, I would please encourage you to consider subscribing to our channel and like this video and share it with your friends, because the more people that like, the more people that comment, the more people that share, that is how YouTube is also going to recommend to other people that are going to be that are also interested in our videos. So guys, please make some time and consider subscribing to our channel. All right, guys, welcome back. So the name of this pilot program is the Nova Scotia Critical Construction Worker Program. Yes, I said that. So Nova Scotia Critical Construction Worker Pilot Program under the PMP. And the PMP simply stands for Provincial Nominee Program. Provincial Nominee Program. There are two types of provincial nominee programs. We have the enhanced provincial nominee program and the basic provincial nominee program. The enhanced provincial nominee program requires you to have an express entry profile. It requires you to have higher skills and higher educational qualifications. But the amazing thing about this pilot program, which is the Nova Scotia critical construction worker pilot program, is that it is not an enhanced form of provincial nominee program, but it comes under the base or the basic PMP program, which means that it is open to all and it is open for everybody. Anybody is eligible, whether you are in Canada or you are outside Canada, you are eligible to apply. And so you will want to stick with me to the end of this video. I'm going to walk you through the eligibilities, what you need to apply. I'm going to walk you through the language requirements. I'm going to walk you through how you can identify an eligible employer. I'm going to walk you through the various types and categories of jobs that are available under this program, because it is not just those people that are doing the manual aspect of it, but if for project management side of it, the engineering side of it, the welding side of it, anything construction, you are part. And the most important thing, I am going to show you how you can apply for this program. It is very easy and simple to apply. So to be eligible to apply for this program, know that this program is for anyone that is seeking to work inside of Canada. Anyone, whether you are within Canada or you are outside Canada, so long as you want to work within Canada, then you are eligible. The eligibility number 2 is that you need to have a full-time job offer, and the job offer must be full-time. As I mentioned, full-time. So you need to work 40 hours a week, not part-time, not 30 hours, not 35 hours, not 20 hours. It has to be full-time. And also, the job must be a non-seasonal job. So in Canada, in the United States, there are certain jobs which are seasonal, meaning that the job is only available for people to work during certain seasons or certain times of the year. But with this one, the job must be a non-seasonal job. So you cannot say that you have a job offer that you are only going to work in the summer, but in the winter, there is no job for you. That will disqualify you. So your job must be a non-seasonal job offer. Also, your employer must be located within the province of Nova Scotia. Your employer must be located within the province of Nova Scotia. And the next one is that your job offer must be in a construction or related field. So that leads me to the second, the last eligibility, which is that you must use any of the listed NOC codes, right, that has been provided specifically for this pilot program. And if you are wondering what an NOC code is, the NOC code is a classification system that the government of Canada, the federal government of Canada, uses to categorize each jobs that are available within Canada. So I'm going to put a list of all the eligible NOC codes in the description section below, and you will want to be sure to check it out. And if you are wondering whether you are qualified or you are part of this NOC code, use the comment section below, and I will be happy to provide you with an NOC code that matches your CV, that matches your resume, that matches your profile. Now I want us to talk about the education and language requirement. So as I mentioned earlier on at the beginning of this video, the basic or the minimum requirement you need to have is a high school degree, meaning so long as you have completed a senior high school, you have your WASI, you have the A level, depending on which country that you are coming from. So long as you have a high school, a senior high school diploma, then you are eligible. That is the minimum. You also do not need an educational credential, assessment, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video. And the good thing is that when it comes to the language requirement, this pilot program by the province of Nova Scotia is open to nationals from English and French speaking countries. English and French speaking countries. However, you need to be sure that you have an English or French language test score that is going to fall within the CLB band 4 or the CLB band 5. If you missed it at the beginning of this video, I said that the CLB stands for the Canadian Language Benchmark. The Canadian Language Benchmark. So there are several approved English and French language tests that you can take. Check the description section below for an English or French language test which is eligible. If you have already sat for any of these exams, I am happy to give you feedback on which band that your language test score falls in. So use the comment section and let's get interactive. Let me know what your IELTS scores are. Let me know what your TEF or TCF French language test scores are. And I'm happy to let you know what your CLB band is. And even though I mentioned that you need a CLB band 4 or band 5, please take note that if you are a skilled worker within any of the categories that is listed in the description section below, then you will need a CLB band 5 and higher. However, if you are an unskilled or a low skilled professional, then a CLB band 4 will make you eligible. And guys, even though this is an amazing job opportunity, an amazing job offer, there is a proof of funds, right? You need to have proof of funds. And the proof of funds is just to ensure that once you are transitioning into Canada, it's going to take you a week, a couple of weeks, or even up to a month for you to start earning. So you need to show that you have enough funds to at least cater for your initial accommodation, your transportation to and from the job site to your work, to your home, as well as any other living expenses. So the amount of money that you need to show as proof of funds will depend on whether you are married or you are single. And if you are married, it will also depend on your family size. So guys, take note of that as well, that you would need to have a proof of funds. All right. So how do you know if an employer is eligible to hire you? So not all employers in the province of Nova Scotia are eligible to hire you into this immigration stream program. So to begin with, you must know that the employer must have operated within Canada and within Nova Scotia for at least 2 years. The employer must not have any outstanding tax obligations to the federal government or to the province of Nova Scotia. Also, they should not have any legal issues that prevents them from operating legally in the province of Nova Scotia. And again, you need to also take note that any employer that is part of this pilot program must be registered with the joint stock companies listing of Nova Scotia. And someone will ask, how would I know if an employer is listed in the joint stock registry of companies? Use the website that is being displayed on your screen right now. Go there and type in the name of any employer that may have hired you or you are interested in applying to. Just type in their name. If their name pops up, right, just go to that website, type click on start and search now, type in the name of that employer. If their name pops up, then it means that that employer is eligible. But if they don't show up, then I'm sorry, that you would have to look for another employer. All right, guys, so the big question that I know you all will be asking is that, how do I apply? It is very simple. It is very easy. There's that website that is scrolling on your screen right now. Take note of that website. I'm also going to put it in the description section below. If you are not able to find it, use the comment section and I'm going to give it to you as well. Go in there, fill out the form, right? Fill out the form as you can see on this website. And after you fill out the form, include or upload all the relevant documents that they are asking of you. And after you submit your application, you should receive a notification email that lets you know whether your application has been accepted or it has been rejected. If it has been accepted, are there any further documents that are required of you? And if they are looking out for further documents, guys, you have 10 business days. 10 business days to make sure that you provide all the evidence and information that they are requesting for. And after you provide to them, it's going to be processed by the IRCC. And if you are approved, then you are going to receive a certificate of nomination. So for those that are already in Canada, this certificate of nomination can be used to apply for their permanent residency. But if you're outside of Canada, then the province of Nova Scotia is going to issue you a letter of support along with your certificate of nomination. And you can use these two documents to apply for your temporary work permit that will help you then to move to Canada, and you will then now begin to work on your permanent residence after you start working for a while. And guys, know that this certificate of nomination and letter of support is valid for only 6 months. If you are already in Canada and your PR, your work permit has expired, or you are looking for to apply for your PR, then you can also use the letter of support as a way of applying for a temporary work permit whilst you wait for your PR to be processed. So guys, take note, when you are issued, you will have only 6 months, that is if you are outside Canada, to make use of the certificate of nomination to move to Canada, or you lose the chance. So guys, thank you very much for watching, and I know that my explanation of this video has been helpful. If there is any information that you are still needing, please feel free to use the comment section. If you are looking for the top 10 licenses that you need to obtain in Canada in order to secure a job, please watch the next video that is scrolling on your screen. Or if you are also interested in finding out what is the top 10 highest paying jobs in Canada, you can check on this video that is also on your screen. I wish you guys all the best, and until I come your way again next time, stay blessed.